Good morning, everyone. I have an exciting day planned today, and it's going to start off with going up and picking up juices. And I'm going to be doing a juice cleanse for 3 days, and that's all I'm going to be having. So I'm going to take you along as I go through my day. All right, we are here at the park and we're gonna have a beautiful walk with the dogs. They're so excited. This is a place called Sunnybrook Park in Toronto. It's in the middle of the city and it is just a beautiful, incredibly large park. So I'll keep you updated with some scenes from that, and here we go. Okay, I gotta show you something really exciting and that's when I actually played volleyball. I had a trainer that used to take me to this park and make me run these stairs. And these stairs, they don't look like much, but oh my God, they are intense. Look at them. And they go all the way up to the top of the park, and I do this multiple times. I've thrown up at this location many times. Really gross, I know, but oh my gosh, this is like blast from the past. Oh my goodness. Let's take a look. Now, fasting for me isn't so much about losing weight or anything like that. It's really about resetting my system and setting it from a ground zero. I love the fact of having that little reset, and it's similar to when I set goals in the middle of, or at the beginning of the month, or the beginning of the year, every quarter. Now, this is really important, and I think it's important to take the time to reset your system. When I first started fasting, it was kind of this really hard thing. Mentally, it was exhausting. By the second or the first few hours in, I was starving. I didn't even think I was gonna make it through this fast until the next time I had actually done my fast. This was my second fast ever. It was something that really changed the game for me in terms of being successful and being really intentional with my fast. I took the time to write the intention of how I was going to feel during it, how I was going to feel leading up to it, how I was going to feel in the last moments or the last few hours of my fast, how I was going to feel afterwards. And I really focused on that intention, and it was really, really powerful. Having that intention really allowed me to focus on that rather than my hunger. And that hunger really goes away. They come in waves of 20 minutes, and you can often combat that with having water or sipping like warm water. I found really supported me as well. So those are some of the things that actually helped me in those moments, was creating those intentions and reminding myself that through that. How did I want to feel through the end of it? This was all with purpose. am just about to sit down and do some work. It was a really busy day and it was a little more crazy with 2 dogs and a puppy, but we got the juices and went for a walk in the park. Showed you a little bit about the park. Right now my first juice is going to be called the Genius. I don't know if you can see that. And what's in it is cucumber, celery, pineapple, apple, lemon, spinach, kale, fermented lemongrass, and Himalayan salt. So that's going to tie me over until my next juice, and I'll give you a little insight of what I'm going to be doing on my computer. There are so many different types of cleanses that you can do. Now, some of them are more geared to beginners, some of them I would recommend right away, and then others I would say are a little more advanced. And not saying that you can't try the more advanced ones, but I do find it is harder on the system. This is just from personal experience. So when I first started cleansing, I actually just drank water, and that was it for around 36 hours. It was difficult, I'm not gonna lie. If I were to go back and do it all over again, I would probably start with a juice cleanse. It's a little bit gentler on your system, and if you don't have access to incredibly like spring water or mountain water, then strictly water fasts are really hard on your system. Something I did when I lived in Mexico is that I would actually drink coconut water, and that is an incredible option because you are getting an incredible amount of electrolyte, hydration, and whatnot. Another thing I would do is I would have swims in the ocean. So your skin is one of the biggest organs in your body, and it absorbs everything within your environment. So ocean water, salt water is an incredible option, and it gives you so much hydration. So those are some of the options for cleanses, and I'm sure there's so many more that I haven't even spoken about, but those are the ones that I personally have tried. So if you're interested in more information, let me know in the comments and I can give you more info. The last thing I actually wanted to talk about was how to actually break your fast. What is it you should be eating after you haven't really been eating very much over the last however many days you've been doing your fast? When I first did this, I did it really wrong. I ate really fast, I ate a ton of food, and I really didn't have any intention with the food that I was eating, to the point where I was actually sick for a day after. So that can show up in different areas, an upset stomach. Anyways, not to getting into that, but what I actually recommend and what I've found the most success in breaking a fast is doing it with easy foods that are easy to digest. So for example, fruit is one of the best things that you can actually eat after fasting. And that's the reason why is it breaks down really quickly within your body. So it's really easy for your stomach to adjust to having no food and really easy to digest. So usually what I do when I have done a fast, I get a massive plate of fruit. I try to make sure it's as local and as in season as possible. But if you're doing this in the winter or you're unable to do that, try and do your best with whatever fruits are available to you. And if that means even doing a fruit smoothie, that's an incredible way to actually start integrating different types of food throughout the rest of your day. You want to make sure it's as easy to digest as possible. I really like adding a soup or a stew or even a chili. Nothing too spicy because that can upset your stomach, but something to really soothe your stomach throughout the whole process. Don't try and go to a fried food or really heavy carbs or pancakes or something like that, because that will actually weigh your body down. It can be really difficult on it. So start with something light, then progress as you go through the day.